Hey guys, it's Miss Sonatore. Happy Wednesday to everyone. We're halfway through another awesome week. I'm excited to share with you our class plan again. I mean, each time we see it, it just keeps getting taller and taller and taller, and it just looks so beautiful. I love looking out my window and seeing it every morning, and I hope you like it when I record it too. I'll turn it so you can get it from every angle. Notice there are different types of plants growing, some that are circular, some that kind of look like ovals. They're all different shapes, and it is just a beautiful collection. So I hope you like it as much as I do. I'm gonna start with a great big hug before we continue reading. I miss you guys so much and I love you. Always sending my love from my house to your house. So we're gonna continue with our Junie B. Jones story. So she still doesn't know what she wants to dress up as when room 9 dresses up for career day, and she kind of made up this crazy job, and now she doesn't know what to dress up as. So let's actively listen. We're gonna read 2 more chapters of our story today. This is Junie B. Jones and her big fat mouth. All right, chapter 5 is called Shining. When I went back inside, Ollie was still screaming. That's because my mother couldn't find his pacifier. Pacifiers are what babies like to suck on, except I don't know why, because one time I sucked on Ollie's and it tasted like my red sneakers. Just then, Mother ran out of Ollie's room, and her hair was very sticking out, and her clothes were all wrinkly, and she was wearing one sock. Where is it? Where's the pacifier? It just didn't disappear into thin air, you know, she was hollering very loud. Then me and Dad had to help Mother look for the pacifier speedy quick, because she was losing her grip, I think. I looked in the couch. That's because sometimes if you push your hand way under the cushions, you can find some good stuff in there. This time I found 3 Cheetos and popcorn. They were very delicious. After that, I looked under Dad's big chair. Only it was too dark to see under there, so I ran to get my flashlight, because I learned about flashlights in school, remember? Flashlights are fun to shine in the dark. I shined it in the dark closet, and also down the dark basement steps. Then I remembered another dark place, and its name was Screaming Ollie's room, because his shades were pulled down for his nap, that's why. I ran in there very fast. Look, I said, screaming to Ollie, I've got a flashlight. I shined it on his ceiling. See that little round circle of shine up there, I said. Then I shined it on his jungle wallpaper. And see the monkeys, Ollie? And then the hippopot of something? I asked him. Only Screaming Ollie just kept right on screaming, and he didn't show courtesy to me. Courtesy is the school word for listening very politely. That's how come I shined it right in his big fat crying mouth. Except for just then a problem happened. And it's called Mother snuck up on me in her quiet sock. Junie B. Jones, what in the world do you think you're doing? She hollered. I did a big gulp. Then my heart got very pumpy because I was in big trouble. That's why. I'm shining, I said real soft. Out, she said. Get out right now. And so that's how come I started to leave. Except for then the flashlight shined on the floor and I saw something very wonderful down there. Hey, look, it's the pacifier, I shouted. I found the pacifier. It was hiding under the rocking chair. Then I hurried to pick it up and I gave it to my mother. Her face got relief on it. Thank goodness, she said. Yes, thank goodness, I said back. Mother wiped the pacifier off, then she blowed on it very hard. Yeah, only you can't blow off germs, you know, I said, because stuff that's been on the ground is very dangerous. And so then Mother gave me the pacifier, and I washed it off with soap and water, and guess what? Then I put it right in Ollie's mouth, and he stopped crying. Mother looked proud of me. Where did you get so smart, she asked. At school, that's where, I said. Then all of a sudden my eyes got big and wide, because I had a very great idea that popped right into my head. Hey, I thought of it, I hollered. I thought of what I can be for job day. Then I jumped up and down, and I ran down the hall. Dad was in his chair reading the paper. I busted through it with my head. I thought of it. I thought of what job I can be when I grow up. Dad said, slow down to me. That's because he didn't know what the heck I was talking about, of course. Yeah, only I can't slow down, I explained, because I'm very celebrating, and now I don't have tension in me anymore. Just then, Mother came into the room. What's all the excitement about? She asked. I clapped my hands together. I've got an announcement. That's what it's all about, I said, real happy. Well, what is it? Said Mother. Tell us. And so then I stood straight up and tall and I told Mother and Daddy the name of the job I'm gonna be when I grow up. That's a good one, right? I said, very excited. That's the bestest job you've ever heard of, isn't it? Except for Mother and Daddy didn't answer me. They just kept on looking and looking at each other. Then Dad did a funny smile. And Mother said the words, "Oh boy." Chapter 6, Tingling. I couldn't sleep for the whole weekend. That's because I had tingling excitement in me about job day. And my brain wouldn't settle down. And so on Monday, I zoomed to the bus very fast. "Look, Mr. Wu," I said to my bus driver. "Look what I'm wearing today." Then I opened my jacket and showed him my job clothes. "See, it's nice pants and dangling keys and a paintbrush," I said, "except for I can't tell you what I am because it's my special secret." Then I plopped down in my seat. And me and Mr. Wu drove to the next corner. That's where my bestest friend Grace got on the bus. She was wearing Mickey Mouse ears and a dress with red and white polka dotties on it. "Grace," I said, very smiling, "you look very beautiful with that dotty thing." "I know," she said. "That's because I changed my mind about who I'm going to be when I grow up. Now I'm going to be Minnie Mouse instead of Mickey." Then I stopped smiling, and my stomach felt very sickish inside, because that meant Minnie Mouse was a fake too. "Disneyland is a fib," I said. After that, the bus stopped again, and William got on. He was wearing a Superman outfit, except he had a W on the front of him, not the letter S. "The W stands for William," he said to Mr. Wu. "Does that mean you can fly?" asked Mr. Wu. Then William grinned very big, and he held out his arms and jumped way high in the air, except for he didn't fly, and so he just sat down. After that, the other kids got on the bus too. And Roger had on keys just like me, and also plastic handcuffs. And Charlotte was wearing a red paint apron with some watercolors in the pocket. And that mean Jim was wearing a white bathrobe. "Hey, I got a bathrobe just like that, Jim," I said, very friendly. "It's not a bathrobe," he said. "I'm a kung fu karate guy." "Jim is a kung fu karate guy?" I said to Grace. "Except it looks like he just got out of the bathtub." Then me and her laughed and laughed, because that was a funny joke, of course. And job day was going to be the funnest day in the whole wide world. That is the end of our chapters today. Now we know what Junie B is wearing. We know she has dangling keys and a paintbrush, and she's wearing nice pants. So I want you to make a prediction at home. What is she dressed up as for job day? I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Get outside, enjoy the beautiful weather, and I'll meet you back here tomorrow to finish our Junie B story. See ya!